Hello there. Poor old Theresa May hasn't had a rest this festive season, it seems, as she has spent her time talking Irish backstop to anyone in the EU who will listen. First things first, with just 88 days to go to the day the UK exits the European Union, in my final video of 2018, I just want to wish a happy and prosperous Brexit New Year to everyone, and especially my Patreon patrons. Now back to Brexit. The Prime Minister Theresa May has spent her Christmas, we are told, badgering her EU27 counterparts, begging them for some sort of assurances over the Irish backstop issue that might satisfy all those MPs who intend to vote her deal down. And the Prime Minister's spokesperson said, "She has been in contact with European counterparts over the break, and you can expect more of that to continue over the week." But it had to be conceded that nothing yet has been forthcoming. In fact, this would make a great comedy sketch, wouldn't it? With the UK PM phoning Brussels from number 10 to find that the lone EU Commission switchboard operator has got totally fed up with her constant badgering and put her through to the Janitor, whose first name just happens to be Jean-Claude. Could be an interesting conversation. Anyway, so no Irish backstop goodies under the old Christmas tree for our Theresa then. And with under 3 weeks to go until the day of reckoning of the vote on her deal, does she really think that there will be enough movement from the Eurocrats that will save her bacon? Or is she just going to continue to plough the no-deal Project Fear furrow in the hope that enough MPs will succumb? The problem for her on this, though, is that once she's ratcheted up Project Fear to the extremes against the no-deal option in order to try and push her own deal through, then it makes it very difficult to suddenly climb down and do an about-turn and say that actually WTO is fine, after her deal is inevitably rejected. But then again, she is the queen of U-turns, having ditched "no deal is better than a bad deal" and gone back on pronouncements that no PM would ever sign up to anything that endangers the cohesiveness of the United Kingdom. So who can tell what she'll do? Now, while the likes of the International Trade Secretary Liam Fox tries to persuade his fellow MPs to back Theresa May's Brexit in name-only deal, the US Ambassador to the UK, Woody Johnson, warns that the suggested quick, massive bilateral UK-US trade deal will not be possible if her deal is voted through. There can be no greater indictment of Theresa May's misbegotten Brexit in name-only proposals than having the US Ambassador to the UK telling you that her deal will prevent the UK and the USA entering quickly into this massive bilateral trade deal. The Ambassador, Woody Johnson, also said that the UK was in need of leadership, something that I must say has not gone unnoticed here in the UK. Talking to the BBC Radio 4 Today programme, he did also say that a good UK-US deal could be the precursor to doing deals around the world that would, as he put it, take the UK way into an exciting new world. But as far as he could see, Theresa May's deal would not be the route to that outcome. And he is by no means alone in that thinking, and that is why so many true Brexiteers are against her wretched proposals. Now, the US Ambassador was also surprised at the level of defeatism he has been seeing in the UK over Brexit. All of the reporting looks back and it looks at a very static future, he said, rather than an active British future about solving problems, entrepreneurialism and taking advantage of opportunities and being innovative. And he added that we were leaving out the great thing that Britain has to offer, and that is all of the people and all of their efforts and their ability to solve problems. If you factor that in, I think the future is extremely positive, extremely bright, he said. This is something that Brexiteers feel in their hearts and understand. It's just a pity that the Remain campaigners can see nothing in our future except abject servitude to an undemocratic EU superstate. But hopefully once we've left and got over the initial few hiccups, the Remainers will come to realise that being an independent sovereign nation has its advantages, and that those advantages far outweigh being told what to do from afar by people who do not understand the UK and its needs. There are, though, those that are beyond help, and who will continue to berate us for leaving the EU even as their pet continental project implodes, just as current events over there are pointing to its demise surely coming to pass. I can imagine the likes of Lord Adonis, Ken Clarke, Nick Clegg, Anna Soubry, Tony Blair and Vince Cable, etc., all campaigning irrelevantly until their dying days for us to go back into the EU, even after it has disappeared under the weight of its own bureaucracy and lack of democracy. But the rest of us will just ignore them and get on with building a thriving and flourishing UK. Finally, I shall lift a glass to you all tonight as I toast the new year in. So please let us all know what you think by leaving a comment below. And thank you for watching throughout 2018, and I do hope you continue to do so in 2019. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.